succumbed in that game, their last loss and their only loss in the last 10 contests by a score of 5-3. The Bombers have been outstanding this season. Head coach Tom Moores has the Bombers rolling, and they are rolling behind a pair of 100-point scorers already through this point in the season. Kenston is led by Gavin Rowell, who will wear number 12 tonight and this season. Rowell's a junior who has already scored 60 goals this season in 24 games, adding 40 assists for 100 points on the season. And if that weren't enough, Rowell, who scored 4 of the 5 goals against CVCA a couple weeks back, has a teammate in Troy Cray, also 100 points on the season, 46 goals, 54 assists, and 100 points. And both of them will be important to the attack of the Bombers tonight against CVCA. For the Royals have a pair of leading scorers in Cord Stegmeyer and Ollie Stegmeyer. The Stegmeyer brothers lead CVCA in scoring, and we'll get a look at them here in just a moment. Cord Stegmeyer leading CVCA this season, and there he is. Stegmeyer, what's in a name? 36 goals, 33 assists, and 69 points so far this season. His brother Ollie, 21 goals, 29 assists, and 50 points, total of 36 penalty minutes. So the goal for the Royals tonight will be to stay out of the box and get Stegmeyer, both of them, to get shots on goal against the freshman goaltender for the Kenston Bombers, Nick Svoboda. Svoboda, in his first year in net as a freshman, saving 91.6% of the shots he faces this year. He's got a 2.14 goals against average this season. And the Royals, to get success tonight against this tough Kenston squad, will need to get shots on the net of Svoboda and try and challenge him this evening here from Garfield. The Royals and Kenston have met 23 times over the course of the existence of both programs. Kenston has a lopsided victory margin, 21 wins against CVCA, just 2 defeats. These teams had not yet met regularly in the last 10 years. A year ago, they played 1 game here when the Royals were in the blue division, and Kenston was victorious 7-3. We mentioned that CVCA and Kenston played on January 7th. The Bombers victorious 5-3. Before that, you have to go all the way back to the 2013-14 season when CVCA and Kenston shared membership in the Red South Division. Kenston victorious in both games that year. The last CVCA win against these Kenston Bombers came all the way back on December 1st, 2012 at the Pond when the Royals defeated Kenston 5-3. The starting lineup is being announced right now. And first for the Bombers, goaltender Nick Svoboda, a freshman. He'll wear number 29. Troy Cray starts, the senior, with a 100-point scorer. Luke Mack wears number 22. He's a junior. He's got 59 points on the season, 20 goals and 39 assists. And there's Gavin Rowell, the junior, with 60 goals already on the season, by far the best player on the ice perhaps tonight. On defense, number 14, Charlie McBride, a freshman. And the other defenseman is number 11, Tommy Moores, son of the head coach. Moores, a senior. For the Royals tonight, in goal, junior Caleb Bosher. Freshman Ollie Stegmeyer, the second half of that Stegmeyer duo, will start. The captain for CVCA, David Siff, had a hat trick on Monday evening in the MLK Championship game at Normandy. And there's leading scorer Cord Stegmeyer for CVCA, wearing number 8. On defense, junior Carter Martin. He wears number 17. And also on defense for CVCA, number 57, Eli Parada. And now, as we get ready for the contest to begin. We're going to pause to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The anthem played, and we're about ready to start with some hockey here from the Garfield Heights Rec Center, the Dan Kostel Rec Center here in Garfield Heights. Kenston 22-0-2. They were victorious yesterday. They had a game down at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse despite all of the snow and the snowmageddon here in Northeast Ohio. They got that game in against Twinsburg, and Kenston skating to a 7-1 victory. Both these teams won championships over the MLK weekend. Kenston defeated Avon Lake, who is the division leader on the white south side of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League white division. Those two teams met in the Avon Tournament Championship, and Kenston trailed coming into the third period, but got 5 goals, including 3 in the final 2 minutes to win, going away 6-3 against Avon Lake. They broke through with 1:51 to go in the contest in regulation and scored 7 seconds later to go up 5-3, and then added an empty netter for the final margin. The Royals defeated Westlake in the championship of the Normandy MLK tournament on Monday. And here we go, the top 2 teams in the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League White North Division. You're watching CVCA live stream on the CVCA live stream YouTube channel. Make sure you find that channel and subscribe. But do that after you watch some hockey. The puck has dropped down, and we are underway from Garfield Heights. David Siff has the puck as the Royals in the Stormtrooper all-white send it up, but not out. It's sent back down, and the Royals try and clear it, and it's sent out to center ice by Ali Stegmeyer, and a whistle blows just 16 seconds in. The call may have been a hand pass against CVCA, so it'll be a defensive zone face-off to the right of Caleb Mosher. Stegmeyer and Troy Cray for the draw. The Royals control. Siff, though, has it taken away, and a shot and a save by Mosher. Battle in the near side corner. Carter Martin sends it around the boards looking for Siff. It's at his feet. Ali Stegmeyer has it. Cross ice pass angled off the boards looking for his brother Cord. It bounces to Charlie McBride, who sends it D to Tommy Moores. But they can't clear the zone. Cord has it. Cord dumps it down low. Ali Stegmeyer gets it, sends it behind the net. Siff is down there for CVCA in the corner. Siff battles with Moores. Up ice, Cord Stegmeyer had it for a moment, but it comes out to Gavin Rowell. The 60-goal scorer is across the blue line. Check that, it's not Rowell, it's 22, Luke Mack. Mack is run into, and the puck is up, and Cord Stegmeyer is going to get a chance into the offensive zone, waiting for reinforcements. It's poke checked away, and the Bombers will try and send it out. Whistle blows, and the question is, how many were on the ice for the Kenston Bombers when they played that puck? They were making a change. The penalty box is open, and the Royals are going to go on the power play. Into the box goes Reese Newfer, and we believe the call might be too many men on the ice against Kenston. And it is too many men on the ice. Power play for the Royals ensues. CVCA with a 5-on-4 man advantage. Puck loose in the circles. Trickles to the far side. Noah Chidima out for his first touch. Sends it up looking for Parada. He keeps it in. Sends it back down low to Chidima. The first shot and a save by the goaltender, Svoboda. In the corner. The Royals move up the ice. That was Matt Porter. Back down low to Chidima. Right back to Porter. Porter has Parada at the top, and he finds him. Parada back to Matt Porter. Porter steps in. Back down low, looking for Chidima. Chops at it. It's loose in front, and not cleared out. Matt Porter's going to collect that one. He'll have some immediate pressure, and it's dumped out to center ice, where Eli Parada has to get on it quickly as he's got company from Tommy Moores. Up ice it goes. In the neutral zone, the Royals gain the zone. Onside, Chidima will try a shot. It's knocked down and not into the corner. A minute to go in the power play for the Royals. Carter Martin shoots it in. Rebound in front. A save, and it's sent down and cleared all the way down to the goal of Caleb Mosher. Martin for the Royals with 50 seconds. Winds up, sends it forward. Now Chidima. He'll skate into the zone. Chidima will take a shot and a save by Svoboda. Here's the replay. Chidima. And Svoboda with a nice pad save there. Face off to his left. Stegmeyer, Ollie, the younger, there to take it for the Royals. He has it. Sif, backhand shot goes wide. Cord Stegmeyer on the far side boards, has the puck. And Josh Petchke trying to contain it for CVCA. It's turned over. Cord Stegmeyer stick handling through a pair and finally having it taken away by Moores. Moores sends it up. 18 seconds to go on the power play, and it's cleared out by the Bombers. Angled pass looking for Ollie Stegmeyer. The Royals gain the zone with 10 seconds left. Stegmeyer pauses, circles, and it's sent out once again where Petchke will have it. 4 seconds remain. Petchke cross ice. Zach Humphrey. Penalty time is up. Back to 5-on-5. Even strength for both teams. So 0 for 1 on the power play tonight for the Royals so far. 11:30 to go, and here come the Bombers. It's Rowell. Rowell sends it in and a save by Mosher. Chidima scoops it up and sweeps it back to the near side, looking for Cord Stegmeyer and finds him. Stegmeyer, long cross-ice pass. He's going to find a teammate, and it goes past Matt Porter. Sent up, and the Bombers have to be careful once again to not get another too-many-men penalty. And offsides against CVCA. And a stoppage with 11:12 to go. Here's that offside, and you can see the Royals trying to exit the zone as the puck came in, and the whistle blows. You're watching CVCA live streams coverage of Royals hockey from the Garfield Heights Rec Center, also known as the Dan Kostel Rec Center here. No score early. Bombers have killed off a power play. J.C. Pustai did not play in the first game between these two teams. He had the puck there for a moment. Pustai was serving a suspension after he got a game misconduct in the game prior to the CVCA game, a game against Strongsville when he was defending a teammate. And so he gets a chance to see the Royals for the first time this season. Puck is loose and controlled by Daniel Wilson. To the neutral zone. Wilson gains the zone but has the puck taken away. It's Noah Chidima with it. Chidima will pivot and turn, and it's not kept in. Poked back in, but offsides as Trey Whelan played it into the offensive zone before the Bombers had cleared. The Royals will try and build out. David Sif couldn't handle a loose puck and comes back the other direction. A shot and a save just off the pad and covered. Reese Newfer sent that in. And he almost had Caleb Mosher going the wrong direction, but Mosher fortunate there that he got the pad in front of it, and the score remains 0-0. So the CVCA score is not working. On the score bug. Royals with a chance. Ollie Stegmeyer into the corner. Stegmeyer up and cannot find the defenseman. It was Josh Petchke. He was guarding the blue line at the boards. And icing on CVCA. Back underway. With 9:12 to go and back into the Royals zone. It's chipped up. CVCA controls a shot and a save by Svoboda. .904 to go. Shot is, the puck is dropped down and controlled by Ali Stefanson, sends it forward. She finds Rowell, who shoots, and a save by Mosher, and another stoppage here. And here's the replay. 60 goals, looking for more. He may already have more, frankly. The Bombers got 7 goals last night against Kenston, and no doubt Troy Cray and Gavin Rowell had something to say about that. Puck is dropped down once again, and the Royals control. Cord Stegmeyer goes down, and the Royals are going to get another power play. Shot is sent in and saved by Svoboda, but Cord Stegmeyer was spilled, and the Royals will have a man advantage. Another tripping call, or a tripping call, and it looks like into the box will go Ali Stefanson for Kenston. Just her second penalty of the year, and she'll sit for 2 minutes. So with 8:47 to go, CVCA 0 for 1. We'll see if they can convert on this power play. It's dropped down, a shot, and it's knocked down. Never got to the goaltender. And a clearance right in on Caleb Mosher. He stops it high. The Royals will try and break out. Cord Stegmeyer has company. His brother Ali steps in, takes the puck away, and the Royals will reset with 1:35 nearly to go on this power play. Ali into the zone, leaves it for Cord. Cord back, and now a shot, save, and sent up. Carter Martin had that one. He's going to take another chance, sent this one in. It's loose near side, shot, and a third save by Svoboda. David Siff on that juicy rebound, had the wide open net for just a moment, but Svoboda, the freshman, moved to his right and closed up any opportunity for the Royals to take an early lead. 8:07 to go, first period, no score. 1:21 to go in the penalty to Ali Stefanson for tripping. And the Bombers clear. Here's Rowell with a chance. He shoots and it goes wide for a shorthanded opportunity. Rowell showing his speed, the junior. Going back the other way, Schwartzbeck. Jacob Schwartzbeck centers. He was looking for Matt Porter. Porter leaves it to the defenseman. Cross ice it goes. Chidima in the circle. He's got some time, dumps it, and it's taken away for just a moment, and the Royals get it right back in the corner. Now it has to be dug out, sent up, and kept in by Martin at the left point. Cross ice, he's got Parada on the right side in the circle. He'll shoot, and a glove save by Svoboda. Good puck movement for CVCA right there. The Royals will change lines. It's Ali Stegmeyer and David Siff to his left. Cord Stegmeyer trying to dig it out, and he, for the moment, will send it down low into the corner where his brother is there. Ali has it up to Parada. Parada back down to Cord. Check that, it's Ali. Back to Eli Parada. High slot, he'll take a shot. Drop down in front, loose, and Ali Stegmeyer has it in the corner. Still 18 to go in the penalty time. Ali with some pressure. Tommy Moore's trying to take the puck away. In the corner, Cord Stegmeyer kicks at it. Now Ali has it. A shot loose in front, and Svoboda jumps down on that one. Nick Svoboda, S-V-O-B-O-D-A. That's a mouthful for someone like yours truly. We'll be saying his name a lot over the course of this game, this season, and the coming seasons for the young freshman for the Kenston Bombers in goal. 7 seconds remain in the power play, and the Bombers are going to clear this out to center ice, and that'll do it on the penalty to Stefanson. Back to 5-on-5 as the shot comes in. Another save by Svoboda. Zach Humphrey turns that over, and lucky to get it right back for the moment out of harm's way. Ollie Stegmeyer just sends it back the other direction. McBride quickly up ice it comes, and offsides as the puck misplayed by Luke Mack, who had a chance to get the zone and overskated the puck and got into the zone too quickly. Stoppage with 6:25 to go, first period. No score. Face-off just outside the Bombers' offensive zone. CVCA will push it in. Jacob Schwartzbeck gets bumped. Into the corner it goes. Chadima is going to be there first. Centering pass in front. And Chadima gets it right back in front again. It goes right past Schwartzbeck, sent forward. Still loose. And the Bombers will send it out to neutral ice. And they'll get it on the stick of Rowell, who's dangerous anytime he has the puck. His backhanded shot goes wide. Zach Humphrey comes out with it for the Royals, sends it up, but not yet out. Glove down, and that should be a hand pass, and it is. Shot in by Luke Mack, but only because of the hand pass from his teammate. And so they'll take the puck all the way down to the defensive zone for the Bombers. And both teams changing up. 5:48 to go, first period. Royals leading on shots on goal, 11-5 in this first period, but right now the score tied 0 apiece. Face off to the left of Svoboda. And after a scrum, it's sent up, but not out. Royals keep it in. And a Duke, and a shot, and a knockdown by Svoboda. Nice play by Stegmeyer. That's Ollie, the freshman. Kept in again for the moment, and now pulled out. And here comes Kenston to try and dig it out on the far side, but it looks like Cray may have the company of 3 Royals. On the near side, the referee on slippery ice goes over backwards, perhaps off camera, gets back up and back to going. Cross ice, chopped down and up towards Stegmeyer with 5:05, gains the zone. Stegmeyer has it sent right back out to the neutral zone though, and it's dumped back in by CVCA. On it for Kenston is McBride. He'll send it up the boards. Carter Martin tries to keep it in. He does. Chadima will dump it down low. It's loose in front, and McBride will send it back up to Martin. Martin will send it on goal. Bouncing puck. Svoboda can't find it, and it's a goal for CVCA. That puck bounced in to Svoboda. He stopped it initially, but it went into the net. We'll see if it was knocked in by one of the Kenston players, but regardless, the Royals have a 1-0 lead, and it just was not fully stopped by Svoboda. The bouncing puck got past him, and the Royals, Carter Martin, put CVCA up 1-0. So the Royals with an early lead. They changed the script a bit from the first game. And after the goal, it's dumped in by Kenston. Martin to get there first. And he has it back. The Bombers, though, not afraid to play from behind, as they saw and all saw on Monday against Avon Lake. Came back from a 2-goal deficit in the third period and put 5 on the boards. Here's a chance, a shot, and over the netting. And the crossbar of Mosher back down into the corner with 4 minutes to go in the first period. Long cross-ice pass connects. Schwartzbeck into the zone. Schwartzbeck sends it deep. Wheeland sends it up the boards for the Bombers. Now McBride around to the far side. Rowell winds up, and that should be offsides, and it is. Jacob Schwartzbeck tied up there with Luke Mack and kind of boxed him into the zone before Rowell could gain the blue line. Little basketball action right there with boxing out, or in this case, boxing in, and it stops the rush for the Bombers for the moment. 3:36 to go. Face off just below us. Daniel Wilson has it, lost it, and CVCA's Ollie Stegmeyer digs it out, tries to pass to himself, and still comes up with the puck. Stegmeyer is a ball of fire centering pass, and all the way out to neutral ice, could not be kept in by Josh Petchke, who probably was not expecting that. He'll just angle it back in, and the Royals will reset on defense. You got to be ready quickly because Kenston into the zone already. Petchke behind the net, loose in front, shot wide, up to the far point, or the near point rather, on the right side, sent back down low by Tyler Wright. All the way around the boards and sent up, and here's Cord Stegmeyer with a breakaway chance. He shoots and he scores! Cord Stegmeyer! The 37th goal of the season for the CVCA leading scorer, the junior. The puck came right to him. He duked left and went right and backhanded it into the back of the net for a 2-0 lead for CVCA. Time of that goal, 12 minutes and 17 seconds of the first period. So back underway, CVCA controls the faceoff. It's Martin, and his attempted pass to the far side is deflected up into the low rafters here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. And so a defensive zone faceoff for the Royals. Stegmeyer from Petchke, the official scoring on that last goal for CVCA. As we resume play, the puck in front, a shot knocked down. I don't think it got to Mosher, but it was from very close in, angled up and still not out. Sent back down low into the circles, and now CVCA clears. 2:10 to go, right back into the offensive zone, but Mack is met by CVCA's defenseman, Carter Martin, and the Royals back into the offensive zone. Schwartzbeck, backhanded shot, saved by Svoboda. Off the backhanded attempt by Schwartzbeck. He tries to center, looking for Matt Porter. It was knocked down before it got there, but Porter deflects that one. It's sent up and all the way down the ice. This should be icing, and it is. And so the Royals will get an offensive zone face-off here, as that was an attempted pass looking for Luke Mack, who could not handle it. And so Svoboda, who's given up too early here, will see a face-off to his right. Ollie Stegmeyer steps in to take the draw. Reese Newfer across from him. Stegmeyer had it for a moment and poke checked away and sent right back up. Pustai. And it's loose, trickling toward the goal. Pustai takes a chance. It's wide. Kenston sees the puck sent out to center ice by David Siff. Angled back and in the zone. Onside for the Bombers. Into the corner it trickles. Pustai into that corner. Will chip it behind the net. Controlled by Stegmeyer for CVCA. Ollie turned over though. A backhanded chance. Loose in front and covered by Caleb Mosher with 1:08 to go in the first period. Good work right there by Reese Newfer for the Kenston Bombers. A sophomore who has 11 goals coming into this weekend's contest. Face off to the left of Mosher. Kenston controls, and that shot is deflected up into the rafters, and we'll do it again with 1:05 to go. You are watching CVCA live streams coverage of Royals hockey. This is Tim Nichols. Reminder, make sure to follow us on social media at CVCA Livestream. And that's sent in and knocked down in front off the stick of Ali Stefansson. Turned over from the circles, shot, save in front, and covered by Mosher. Little discussion happening there to Mosher's right. Gavin Rowell looking for another goal, looking for a puck, but the whistle had blown. So 54 seconds to go. Some extended pressure here for the Bombers. Gray wins the puck back. It's sent back down low immediately. And a centering chance is taken away by Chidima. He flips it up, but it's kept in, kicked down, and now turned over, and the Royals will start out. Here comes Schwartz back again. Cross ice, finds Porter, who put a shot and was knocked down. And back the other direction quickly comes Cray. Cray to his forehand, gets a shot off and a save. A second shot is loose in front and covered once again by Mosher. So that second goal by Cord Stegmeyer seems to have woken up these Bombers. They've got 22 seconds to go in the first period, and they've had some pretty good pressure since Stegmeyer put the Royals up 2-0. Shots on goal, though, still 16-8 favoring CVCA unofficially. The Royals win this faceoff, and Martin matriculates behind his net. He's got company in the corner. Will send it up to Sif. Diving for it is Stegmeyer. Now Sif will just go right behind his net with 8 seconds to go. Around the board, still not out. Royals trying to escape the first period here. 1 second left, and the horn sounds, and they will. 2 CVCA goals in the first period, and the Royals will go to the locker room at the first intermission, leading Kenston by a score of 2-0. As we make it to the first intermission, we're going to pause now for this message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. Always good to see that message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. And if you've got an interest in your son or your daughter, or perhaps your grandson or granddaughter attending CVCA, we want to point you in the direction of the CVCA website, which you see right in front of you right now. That is the actual website. There is an open house upcoming on January 26th from 5 to 7 p.m. and family preview nights on February 1st and February 6th from 6 to 7:30. You do need to register, so once you head to cvcaroyals.org/visit, you can see the little register button right there in front of you. Click on that, and you can register for either the open house or the family preview nights on February 1st and February 6th. Kingdom Mindset, Kingdom Culture, come and see. We'd love to see you down at Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. And here's some highlights in the first period. There's the first goal scored by Carter Martin. And then the second one, Cord Stegmeyer, to his backhand, put the Royals up 2-0. And CVCA with a 2-0 lead here at the second intermission. As we reach this second intermission, we're going to talk about the standings in the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. And Kenston and CVCA, both members of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League White North Division. These teams will play for Barron Cup 2 in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I believe it is, in early February at the John M. Coyne Rec Center. And you see the top 4 teams in the North and also in the South will qualify for the Barron Cup, and this is their divisional record. So far, Kenston undefeated at 5-0 in the division, undefeated in the entire season at 22-0-2, and they've already qualified for the Barron Cup. There'll be 8 round-robin games in the division at 5-0. They've already clinched a spot. Now they're playing for seeding. CVCA at 4-1, right behind and trying to pull even with Kenston in the divisional standings if they can hold on and win tonight. The Stowe Bulldogs are third at the moment, although just 1 win puts them at third place. They have 5 games left to play in the division in the next 3 weeks. The Bulldogs are suffering through a tough season, 3-14-1 overall on the season, and yet one of those wins of the 3 is enough to put them in third place. Strongsville, 1-4, has lost a pair of games early in the season to CVCA in the division. They've also played Kenston, but took the Bombers to overtime on January the 5th. Lost a game 6-5 out at the Pond. Strongsville has been improving all season long, and they're now nearing 500. I believe their record, as we have them, is 11-12-1 or 11-12-2, something along those sorts. But we do have 2 missing scores for them, so they may actually be over 500 at this point. And then North Olmsted struggling along at 0-4, bringing up the rear. They've got some chances, though, to kind of move forward and catch or pass Strongsville or Stowe here in the final 3 weeks. On the White South side, Avon Lake is leading the division, and Avon Lake and Kenston met last week in the Avon tournament a pair of times. A week ago Friday night, 8 days ago, Avon Lake and Kenston played to a 3-3 tie, and that is one of Kenston's 2 ties this season, one of the 2 games that they have not actually won. On Monday, they played in the championship, and as we said earlier in the broadcast, that game was 3-1 in favor of Avon Lake. Going into the third period, Kenston had 2 quick goals to tie it, and then it was tied and remained that way until just under 2 minutes were left when the Bombers put not 1, not 2, but 3 goals on the board in a matter of 52 seconds or so, and 1 going away, 6-3. That was not a divisional game, however, and so Avon Lake remains undefeated in the White South. Kent Roosevelt second at 4-2. Avon 2-3 and third, and Elyria Catholic 2-4. Lakewood having a tough season, bringing up the rear, but again, still will have opportunities. They have 2 games left in the division. Top 4 qualify on each side. The top 8 will compete for Barron Cup 2 in early February at the John M. Coyne Rec Center. Here, the score at intermission is CVCA 2 and Kenston nothing. About 2.5 minutes to go in this intermission before we get back underway. The Zamboni just about finished with its activities. We're going to pause for a few moments here. You'll see an intermission screen come up, but we'll be back with you in about 120 seconds. This is Tim Nichols. You're watching CVCA Live Stream's coverage of Royals hockey at CVCA 2, Kenston nothing at the first intermission. Welcome back to the Dan Kostel Rec Center, Garfield Heights, Ohio. First intermission nearly complete, and we're getting ready for play in the second period as the teams have returned to the ice. The Royals with a 2-0 lead as we head into intermission number 2. And we'll take a look at those goals once again. In the first period, the first one, Carter Martin sent the bouncing puck in, and Nick Svoboda just lost sight of it. It bounced in. The second one, Cord Stegmeyer with a long looping outlet pass that found him from Josh Petchke, and he got in all alone and beat Svoboda for the second goal of the first period for CVCA, and that's where we stand 1-0. Goals back in place, 15 minutes up on the scoreboard, and the Bombers head out to the ice first. They'll go right to left. We're in that deep navy blue of Kenston, and then the numerals in the Kenston light blue, almost Carolina blue. Royals in the Stormtrooper look, all whites, royal blue numerals, royal blue helmets will go left to right. The puck is dropped down, and we're back underway. Period number 2. Royals leading 2-0 as we get started. Bombers into the offensive zone, and it's Eli Parada will dig it out of the corner, send it back far side, takes a funny bounce, but overskated by Cord Stegmeyer, and a shot deflected wide by the goaltender, Caleb Mosher. Official shots on goal in the first period were 18-10, and that's how we start period number 2. It's sent in deep. The Royals will play it. Off a funny bounce, it comes right to Stegmeyer. It's Ali, sends it forward, and sent up and out by Tommy Moores. The Bombers are onside behind the end line. Martin plays it to the near side corner. Parada was there, but it's taken away. Centering pass in front, swept aside by Martin for CVCA. And he'll dig it out for just a moment. Penalty coming as there's a scrum going on behind the net. Ali Stegmeyer and perhaps Moores. And they may both go. They will. So Stegmeyer and Moores tangled up behind the goal as the play went on. Check that, it's not Moores, it's Luke Mack. And it always gives us an opportunity to talk about the very interesting setup here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. The two gentlemen who perhaps a little displeased with each other on the ice get to sit right next to each other in the penalty box. Only one penalty box at the Dan Kostel Rec Center, which was groundbreaking here in 1965. They did not put 2 penalty boxes in, so we'll play 5-on-5. And Stegmeyer and Mack will have to sit for 2 minutes and a whistle. As we get back underway, Matt Porter dumps it in deep as it's kept in by CVCA, only for a moment. Chidima keeps it in, and he's going to get to it first. Chidima will send it down low. Svoboda sticks it up into the netting, and a stoppage. As you see the save right there by the goaltender, Svoboda. Face off to his right coming up. And there is Svoboda. Got to get back to the... Back underway. And out to neutral ice it comes. Martin for CVCA will chip it forward. The Bombers have to get onside, and they do, but that gives CVCA a chance to take the puck and send it forward to Cord Stegmeyer. Couldn't control, and back the other direction it comes, but only for a moment. Chidima into the offensive zone. A nifty play by him into the far corner. Tries to get on his forehand, centering pass, saved by Svoboda. A sharp angled shot. Initially looking like a pass, Chidima was trying to put it in the back of the net, and here it is again. And Svoboda on his toes was able to quickly track that one down and keep this a 2-0 game in favor of the Royals with 2:01 gone here in the second period. That is won by the Bombers. And a penalty coming against CVCA. And it's going to go against CVCA's Sam Larker, his first shift of the contest. And he'll go into the penalty box with 2:10 gone, and the first power play opportunity of the night for Kenston coming up here. It's a cross check against Larker, and so the Bombers on the power play. It's sent up to the slot and backhanded down low into the corner. Schwartzbeck is there for the Royals, and he'll send it up and clear it for CVCA. Minute 50 to go, and skating back on it for Kenston is Troy Cray. Cray will collect it. He's dangerous. He'll head up ice right past two CVCA Royals. It's 4-on-2. Cray to his left will skate behind the end line. Tries to center. Puck trickles to the near corner and dumped back down low and cycled to Pustai. Pustai in the corner has company from one of CVCA's defensemen. It's Parada. It trickles up to the point. A shot by Rowell off the chest of Mosher. Ricochets all the way back up to the blue line and then dumped back down low. CVCA sends it up the boards, but not out. It's sent back and ricochets right past Mosher all the way out, and the Royals Sif will have it, and he'll send it down the ice for a clearance with 1:05 to go in the penalty time. Cray back on it. And into the offensive zone are the Bombers. Tommy Moores. Back up to the point, kept in by Cray. 40 seconds to go, down low and loose. Chidima tries to catch up with it. He does. He has it and circles back, sets up and sends it back out and down the ice with 30 seconds to go in the penalty time. Cord Stegmeyer down there to pressure. The Bombers will try and build out once again. They cannot gain the zone. Poke checked right there at the blue line by Chidima. And offsides is Kenston with 16 seconds to go in the penalty time. The original simultaneous offsetting penalties to Ali Stegmeyer and Luke Mack are completed, and they are back out on the ice. And the puck is dropped down with 11 seconds left in the penalty time to the Royals. Here comes a chance for CVCA shorthanded. Ali Stegmeyer skates in, and it's high and over the net. Penalty time winds down, and back to even strength for CVCA. Larker heads to the bench, and Cord Stegmeyer heads out on the ice. 10:40 to go, and here come the Bombers, 3-on-2. They set up. That shot is knocked down before it ever got to the net. Carter Martin had it, and now it'll skate the other direction. Martin across the red line will just dump it right in and down low. Loose in front, and still loose. David Sif trying to poke at it. It was misplayed by the goaltender Svoboda as he came right in front. Cord Stegmeyer had a first chance, Sif with a second chance. The 5-hole was open, but Svoboda finally got down on it, and a dangerous play right there for the Bombers. And Svoboda lives to tell about it. Still 2-0, 10:25 to go. Back underway, and Jacob Schwartzbeck sends it behind the net. Cord Stegmeyer trying to dig it out. He's got company, and the Bombers come out with it. It's taken away by Chidima. Chidima centering pass, Schwartzbeck saved by Svoboda, who's quick on his skates to get back to the left side and close up an open net. Here's another shot, and Svoboda knocks it down and dives on it. A great chance right there, and we'll see if we've got it. Here's Chidima, and he found Schwartzbeck, and he was denied by Svoboda. So face-off to the goaltender's left, drop down. And that is a shot over the netting and over the crossbar. And now the Bombers will skate out with it. Into the offensive zone. Good play by Eli Parada to deny Gavin Rowell, who had a head of steam. Royals try to clear, and they do. Delayed offsides against Kenston. And a poke check save as Ollie Stegmeyer was trying to get to a breakaway. Nice play by Svoboda, the freshman. Royals still control, up to the point. Martin sends it down low. It's knocked down by Reese Newfire and sent up. Oh, he was looking for a teammate. He had Luke Mack waiting at center ice, and if he could have controlled it, he would have been on to the races. Unfortunately, he could not. Here it is right there. Mack that close to a breakaway opportunity for the Bombers. Instead, all the way down to Caleb Mosher, who makes the stop, and both teams will change up with 9:01 to go in the second period. Dropped down again, and to the left point, sent in wide off the stick of Tommy Moores. Dumped right back down low, and Newfire is there. But it's taken away and sent back up, and the Royals will clear it. At Porter. He'll send it in. It's knocked down, though, so it doesn't get all the way down low. And Kenston sends it right back out. Big hit on Josh Petchke. Kenston sends it right back down. No icing, though. It never got to the end line. Petchke to Humphrey. Zach Humphrey settles himself, looks, sends it forward, and icing against CVCA with 8:18 to go. Face-off will be to the left of Caleb Mosher. One back and all the way to neutral ice. Kenston will dump it back in, but they'll have to get onside to give the Royals a chance to retrieve the puck. Eli Parada has it. He'll send it around, but Royals could not control. Shot in and wide. Loose. Sent down low and sent back up quickly out of harm's way to center ice. The Bombers dump it right back in all the way around the boards. Mack behind the net, finds a teammate in the near side corner now. And that was Rowell, but it's poked up. And quickly on it is Tyler Wright. David Siff intercepts, shot, loose in front, and covered a second time by Svoboda. Here's Siff. Fast-paced action from end to end. Back underway. Schwartzbeck shoots it in as it's turned over off the glass and caught by Svoboda. Back we go. Here comes Kenston as they skate it out again, trailing 2-0. Good back checking by Matt Porter. Chidima dumps it down low. Parada sends it around the boards. The referee ducks, and out come the Royals with it. Chidima gains the zone, switches spots with Schwartzbeck, sends it down low, and it's knocked down in front by Moores. Here's a shot by Schwartzbeck, knocked down again. Moores right in the way a second time. And the Bombers clear it out to center ice. 6:40 to go. Angled off the boards, but kept in. Nice play. And Mack, his shot deflects wide. Schwartzbeck cannot clear the zone. It's kept in and dumped in again behind the end line. Parada has it poke checked away. Centering pass in front, it's loose. And it trickles into the far side corner. Schwartzbeck for the Royals will send it up, and it'll have to be played by the goaltender, Svoboda. Siff on his horse there, pressuring. Into the corner it goes. He's going to battle for it, and the Bombers will dig it out for the moment. And they'll head back the other direction. Down to 6 minutes to go, second period. A shot and a save by Mosher. Still 2-0. Rowell sends it in. It's gloved down by Mosher. Back underway, the Royals control the face-off, and it's sent up to center ice. Sent right back in, look out. Head coach Tom Moores had to duck for his life on the bench, and here it is. Friendly fire right there, and fortunately for him, he has fast reflexes, Coach Tom. Longtime coach in the Geauga system in Northeast Ohio, and he's done a great job with these Kenston Bombers since he took over. His best job may have been avoiding that puck right there. Shot by Ollie Stegmeyer, goes wide, centered in front, loose in front, and it's covered by Svoboda again. Here's the replay. A trio of Bombers and a single Royal. The most important Bomber was the fourth one. He's wearing the pads. Nick Svoboda covered that one. And he'll have a face-off to his left. Once again, it's dropped down into the corner. The teams will try and dig it out. Sent up, and Petchke has it. He'll send it in. Svoboda makes the first save. Stegmeyer, his shot is deflected high over the goaltender's crease. Loose in the slot and sent up and out. Here comes Kenston, but Josh Petchke, again, good job back checking. And offsides against Kenston. 4:59 to go. Changes for both sides. Face off just outside the Kenston offensive zone. Royals 2, Kenston nothing. No goals so far here in the second period. And that should be offsides against Kenston again, and it will be delayed offsides. And the whistle finally blows as the Bombers did not realize they had to clear the zone. So we'll do it right over once again. And this time the Bombers control. Loose on the near side, chipped up to center ice. Dug out by Chidima. Chidima sees 4 Bombers waiting for him. Sent back, but then dumped in deep. First to it, though, is McBride. He'll send it forward. Mack is there, angles it off the boards to center ice. It's knocked down and taken into the offensive zone. Centering pass, a chance, shot, and a score! Just like that, Luke Mack gets one back on the board for the Bombers. A beautiful assist by Gavin Rowell. And here's the goal, 2-1. So 2-1. A shot by the Royals, saved by Svoboda. So Kenston with new life. Face off to the right of Svoboda. One back to CVCA's Stegmeyer. Cord sent it in, save, and knocked up, and now Kenston controls again. It's Stegmeyer. Cord gains his zone. He's got his brother to his left. He's going to draw a penalty, will Cord Stegmeyer. David Siff has it. Centered in front, and now the Royals will go on the power play. Cord Stegmeyer, as he gained the zone right here, was held up by the defenseman. And into the box will go Tommy Moores. For the third time today, the Royals will go on the power play. So time of the penalty will be 11 minutes, 9 seconds, 3:51 to go in the second period. The Royals with a two-minute man advantage. Kenston will have a chance, though, on the shorthanded bid right here into the offensive zone. Shot and a big rebound. Second shot, glove down by Caleb Mosher. Dangerous chance right there for the Bombers, looking to get the equalizer. And it was Gavin Rowell. It's dropped down in the Royals' control. It trickles forward. Cord Stegmeyer has it, and he is leveled into the boards. No call there. Stegmeyer lost his stick. He'll pick it up. And another penalty coming. It's a cross-check, but the only question is on whom. The box will open, and the Royals will go in a 5-on-3 man advantage. Rowell will go into the box for cross-checking, and the Royals will have 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 33 seconds. A big opportunity for CVCA as Gavin Rowell, the leading scorer for the Kenston Bombers, heads into the box and joins Tommy Moores there. The Royals will have a two-man advantage for 1 minute and 33 seconds here. The puck is dropped down. It's into the corner. And Ollie Stegmeyer digs it out for CVCA, and they'll try and set up the power play. Stegmeyer pirouettes, sends it up to the point. Martin, cross ice, looking for Ollie Stegmeyer. His shot is wide. No one there for CVCA. And Kenston skates it all the way down. That's Troy Cray. Around to the near side it comes with 1:05 to go in the 5-on-3 for CVCA. Ollie Stegmeyer into the offensive zone. Stegmeyer tries to deke. Nice job by Eli Parada to keep it in. Down low, finds Ollie. Ollie, Parada, his shot is knocked down. It's loose on the near side boards, and the Bombers clear it again with 45 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Martin will be there first. Luke Mack pressures him. Mack forces a quick pass. He'll continue to pressure, but long outlet pass finds Ollie Stegmeyer. Stegmeyer has it poke checked away, gets it back. David Siff is out there, 27 to go in the 5-on-3. Cross ice pass, Chidima, shot, and off the side of the net, loose in front, a shot, and how did that not go in? Cord Stegmeyer, and it's cleared all the way down. Oh my. 9 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Kenston just about killed it off. Cord Stegmeyer on the boards, has it go down low. The Bombers get a man back. We're at 5-on-4. Zach Humphrey's shot ricochets to the far side. 20 seconds to go in the penalty time. Martin dumps it down low, and leveled is David Siff down low. Up the boards it comes, and Kenston will clear, and they're going to have another shorthanded chance right here. The Royals back checking, centered, shot, save, rebound. Penalty time is up back to 5-on-5, and the Bombers have killed off the penalty time. Shot in and gloved down by Caleb Mosher. Oh my. Cord Stegmeyer looked like he had a goal there. Here's the last replay as the Bombers come up tall on the penalty kill, killing off the 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4. 1:18 to go, second period. It's CVCA 2, Kenston 1. We're back to even strength. Josh Petchke behind his own goal. Reverse course. Petchke. Too much stick handling right there by the senior. Finally gets it and sends it up, but not out. Sent right back down low by Tommy Moores. Zach Humphrey with pressure from Luke Mack. Humphrey taken to the ground. Puck loose in the corner, centered. Comes up to the slot, shot wide. Schwartzbeck sends it back the other direction. David Siff is over there with 42. Siff trying to navigate, turns it over. Shot, big rebound to the far side corner with 35. Big pressure right now for the Bombers. Sent around, but it's going to come to Kenston's Tommy Moores first. He sends it toward the goal. It's sent up and out. The Royals will take the icing right there to get another shift out onto the ice. 24 seconds to go. It's been an exciting game so far. 2 first-period goals by CVCA. Kenston has one back here in the second, and it's a 1-goal game with 24 seconds to go in the second period. Face off to the right of Caleb Mosher. Troy Cray there for Kenston. Controls it back, but the Royals' Chidima chips at it and gets it out to center ice. Intercepted and sent back in by Kenston. Chipped up and out for the moment. Delayed offside with 8 seconds to go. Eli Parada, long outlet pass. Poke checked away from Cord Stegmeyer with 3. Parada will just skate out the end of the period behind his own net, and the horn blows. And we've completed 2 periods of play from the Dan Kostel Rec Center. The score at the end of 2 periods is CVCA 2 and Kenston 1. As we reach the second intermission, we'll pause once again for another message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy.
My name is Natalie Murphy, and I teach students science.
My name is James Thomas Talbert. I'm a Bible teacher here at CVCA.
My name is Adam Armstrong.
Craig McSparron.
My name is David Ramey.
My name is Jacob Pyland, and I teach students theology.
My name is Kate Matthews.
My name is Lisa Spodnik, and I teach 8th grade students English.
My name is Lauren O'Brien.
Soy la señora Sherima y soy profesora de español aquí en CVCA.
My name is Meredith Reardon, and I teach students English.
My name is Paul McClevich, and I teach students math.
My name is Regina Picari, and I teach students about God through the discipline of science.
My name's Rick Lyons, and I teach students anatomy and physiology.
I teach students Mandarin Chinese.
My name is Zach Churchill, and I teach students the Word of God.
My name is Caleb Ernessy, and I teach students Bible at CVCA.
Being at CVCA is so important because I get to spend time with students and point them to Christ. And the ability to watch students grow in their faith is a reward that surpasses anything that I could have imagined.
Getting to be a part of their lives reminds me of the teachers that were a part of my life when I went to school here. So I love just getting to walk through that journey with them.
I love to see students realize that whatever background they come from, whatever choices they've made in life, that they're lovable.
I love the light bulb moments for students when they get it. I love that as a student myself, and I love to help students have those moments.
My students are an inspiration to me. I love reading their writings, seeing their thoughts, learning from their wisdom and insights. They're a blessing and a joy.
I'm a teacher because I understand that the high school years are some of the most important, informative years in our lives, and I want to be here to help students create a theological bridge between word and world, and to help them create a Christian worldview so that the lens by which they see the world is the lens of the gospel.
In the classroom, I want what I believe to come through in an authentic and passionate way, because I think when teachers have an excitement about their relationship with Jesus, it spills over into the classroom, into the lives of students, and they can understand that Christianity is not a religion, but it's founded on a relationship with Christ.
My name is Natalie Murphy, and I teach students science.
My name is James Thomas Talbert. I'm a Bible teacher here at CVCA.
We will not make you watch that message again. Apologies for the technical difficulties there. But we are at the second intermission at the Dan Kostel Rec Center with the score CVCA 2 and Kenston 1. The Royals' 2 first period goals. Kenston got one back in the second period, and that's where we stand right now with 15 minutes in regulation remaining in this one. This is Tim Nichols with CVCA live stream. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of Royals hockey and Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League White North Division hockey tonight. The Kenston Bombers leading the North Division undefeated on this season, trying to battle back here after building a 2-0 deficit at the hands of CVCA in the first period. The Royals trying to get the victory tonight and get their 19th victory of the season. We'll have 2 more broadcasts for you next week when CVCA wraps up the home and regular season schedule Friday night and Saturday of next week. Senior night on Saturday night against Stowe, and we believe North Olmsted will be here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center on Friday night. Upcoming in early February is the Barron Cup in Brooklyn at the Venerable John M. Coyne Rec Center. We're still waiting for the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League to publish the schedule for that week. We'll see what kind of coverage we have. We do know that our friends at Sports on Tap will have a boatload of coverage from the John M. Coyne Rec Center in Brooklyn during Barron Cup week, including all 3 finals contests. So we encourage you to search them out. But right now we want to encourage you to follow us on social media at CVCA Livestream. That's the social media handle for CVCA Livestream. Very simple, at CVCA Livestream, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and X, the platform formerly known as Twitter. And obviously, you found us if you're watching us today on YouTube, on the CVCA Livestream YouTube channel. We encourage you to subscribe, like and subscribe that channel so you can get all the updates automatically about upcoming broadcasts. CVCA Livestream has broadcast from the Barron Cup the last 2 seasons. When Sports on Tap does not have scheduled coverage, we've been able to, and fortunate enough to be able to sit in and bring coverage to Greater Cleveland and Northeast Ohio. The Royals have been in the blue division. Barron Cup 3 is what they've competed for in past seasons. This year moving up to the white. So last year we had the blue semifinals on Saturday, as well as a Royals game earlier in that week. The blue division. This year, we'll see what the coverage schedule is for Sports on Tap, but we do expect to be able to bring you at least a couple of games from Brooklyn in early February. Once again, the Zamboni just about done with its clearing of the ice. No clock counting down this time during the second intermission. So we'll just assume that you've got about 2 minutes to go. And so we're going to pause right now and put up the intermission slide, but now's your chance to step away and get a quick refill on your beverage of choice. We hope you're enjoying hockey coverage here from the Dan Kostel Rec Center. It's CVCA 2, Kenston 1, second intermission. Welcome back to the Dan Kostel Rec Center. We are now nearing the end of the second intermission. You're watching CVCA live streams coverage of Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League. White North Division hockey tonight. CVCA Royals hockey. The Royals leading Kenston, the Bombers, 2-1 at the end of two. The Royals with 2 first period goals, Carter Martin and Cord Stegmeyer. The goal scorers for CVCA. Kenston got one back in the second period, and that's where we stand right now. Once again, we said earlier the Bombers down 2 goals on Monday night to start the third period. Scored 5 against Avon Lake to win going away 6-3. Troy Cray and Gavin Rowell, both 100-point scorers on the season. And certainly dangerous at any time that there's still time on the clock. CVCA looking to defeat Kenston for only the 3rd time in history. These teams have met 23 times since the start of the century. They haven't met very often in the last 10 seasons, once last year, and that was the only time they met in the last 10 years before both teams were slotted in the same White North Division in the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League this year. So a home-and-home divisional games this season, and these two teams likely to see each other again potentially in Brooklyn, although Avon Lake will have something to say about that. So will Strongsville potentially, as those are the top 4 teams in the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League, at least from what we see with the eyes on the ice. Strongsville still with some games to play and likely to move up the standings at least to 3rd spot in the White North. The Royals return to the ice. And so have the Bombers. CVCA will go from right to left. The Bombers left to right. All 3 goals scored to the left of us during this contest so far. And the puck is dropped back down, and we are ready to go. Third period action. Back underway here in the third period. And the Royals into the offensive zone, leading 2-1. And about a minute and 15 seconds gone by as we deal with some technical difficulties. Apologies for that. Back underway. And CVCA's Zach Humphrey has it. Cross ice. Petchke looking for Cord Stegmeyer on a long pass. Can't find him, and Kenston intercepts. Luke Mack has it. The Royals try and dig it out, and they push it in. Noah Chidima. Near side boards. It's sent up the ice, and here comes Kenston. Mack sends it in on goal. Long rebound. Shot attempt is knocked down before it reaches the goaltender once again. And here comes the Royals on a counter into the offensive zone. Shot and a score! CVCA goes up 3-1. It's Noah Chidima. Chidima fired it past the goaltender, Swoboda, and the Royals go back up by 2. Chidima on that speedy counter, and CVCA back with a 2-goal lead. Back underway with a 3-1 lead now for CVCA. And the play stops. Shot in and saved by Mosher. Back underway, loose in front, and Kenston tries to counter once again. Ali Stefansson sends it down the ice, and icing against Kenston with 12:07 to go. Offensive zone face-off for the Royals coming up here now with a 2-goal lead. Noah Chidima put the Royals back on top by 2, and he wins the face-off. Quick shot by Jacob Schwartzbeck is gloved down. Here's Schwartzbeck taking the chance. And once again, they drop the puck down this time. The Bombers send it forward, but it's intercepted on the back check and sent right back in by Matt Porter, but just from beyond the red line. And so icing is the call. And so they'll take it back down to the other end of the ice. Apologies, the scoreboard not cooperating with us here in this third period. And so it does say 15 minutes on the clock. We'll call out the time as often as possible. That clock is incorrect. There's 11:53 to go in the third period right now as the Royals push it down the ice once again. Schwartzbeck behind his own net has company. That company is one of the Bombers' defensemen. The CVCA, though, sends it right back around the boards to the near side. It comes loose. Backhanded shot goes wide from Porter. Porter will get to it again. It's tripped. No call. He'll fall down, and Kenston on the counter. Rowell has it poke checked away, and it's trickling into the corner, and he'll body up Carter Martin. Martin hard into the boards, and a penalty will be called, and it's going to go against Kenston and Rowell. Rowell with a high, hard check against Carter Martin in the corner. And the leading scorer for Kenston will go in the box for the second time tonight. Rowell also has the leading number of penalty minutes on the Bombers. And so again, we'll call out the penalty time when the clock's not cooperating tonight, unfortunately, on our broadcast. Royals with a 5-on-4 man advantage once again. Shot and a save by Svoboda. Dives back and a score by CVCA. Svoboda got the first shot, but it trickled back in, and the Royals now lead 4-1. So 4-1 CVCA. A 3-goal lead for the first time today. Ali Stegmeyer credited with that one. And here's another chance for the Royals. Shot, save loose in front. David Siff with the pressure. Svoboda jumps on it. 4-1 Royals. Ali Stegmeyer, the latest goal scorer for CVCA. The Royals looking to be the first team to be able to defeat the Kenston Bombers this season. Still 10:42 to go in the third period. Out to center ice, Zach Humphrey has it. Petchke and the Royals back to 5-on-5 after that power play goal. Delayed offside against CVCA. Kenston winding up into the offensive zone as Tommy Moores into the centering pass is deflected aside by CVCA, kept in and shot in, saved by Mosher, and chipped up and out by the Royals. Back to get it is McBride, chips it forward to a teammate, that was Moores, cross ice looking for Cray. Cray forward and into the offensive zone. Kenston will change behind the play. It's sent in and chipped aside by the goaltender Mosher off the stick of Reese Newfar, who aimed it toward Mosher. The Royals counter on the other side. Schwartzbeck now into the offensive zone. Has it poke checked away in the near side boards with 9:44 to go in the third period. Royals leading 4-1. Kept in by Petchke, but it's deflected, and now Kenston will counter. Newfar into the offensive zone. It's collected by Ali Stegmeyer behind the net. Sent up. Cord Stegmeyer has it. 1-on-2. Cord Stegmeyer into the offensive zone. Sends a shot in. It's wide of Svoboda. On the far side boards, the Royals' David Siff digs it out, centers, but no one there for CVCA. Kenston too far for Luke Mack, and it will be icing against the Bombers. You see the replay there, the puck trickling behind the end line, and an offensive zone face-off for CVCA with 9:05 to go here in the second half, or rather in the third period. Second half, where did that come from? A fine for the broadcaster for a alternate sport reference. That's another shot that goes wide from CVCA's Cord Stegmeyer. Up to the point, shot in, and wide on the near side. Stegmeyer, Cord, the older, has it for the moment. He's hauled down. And below us, Stegmeyer is rolled over, and we've got a wrestling match with Cord Stegmeyer and Luke Mack. As they tumble to the ground, Stegmeyer was on top. Mack rolled over in a good wrestling move, and you saw the tail end of it right there. And Mack is going to draw a penalty on Stegmeyer, and so after all that, holding is the call, as Stegmeyer was on top initially, and so Kenston will have a power play and a chance to try and get back in this contest. Once again, we'll call out the time as often as we can. The time of the penalty occurs at 6 minutes 18 seconds of the third period. 8:42 remaining. Cord Stegmeyer in the box for CVCA, 2 minutes for holding, and the Bombers on the power play, 5-on-4. Puck is misplayed and chipped out by CVCA's Noah Chidima with 1:50 to go in the penalty time. Chidima chips at it again, and Kenston's going to have to build out with it. Cray tries to skate through a pair of CVCA Royals. It's knocked back, but now they gain the zone with JC Pustai. Shot is off the back boards and right to a Royal stick and cleared down the ice with 1:30 to go in the penalty time. 8:10 to go in the third period. Long outlet pass. Mack. He'll wind up and gain the zone. Tries to skate through 3 Royals. Gets it to the corner and collected by Tommy Moores. Moores sends it up to the left point, but no one there, and out to the neutral ice, where the Bombers will have to retreat and reset with 1:02 to go in the penalty time. 7:43 to go in regulation. Into the offensive zone is Pustai. He tries to skate through several Royals, but cannot make it all the way, and an easy clearance for CVCA's David Siff. And now Siff will go down to put pressure on Luke Mack. Mack backhanded pass up ice to Tommy Moores, right back to Mack. 7:22 to go in the period, 38 seconds to go in the penalty time to Stegmeyer. Now it's Cray. Cray with some pressure. Stegmeyer falls down. That's Ali. He'll gain the zone. Cray straight to the middle. Scores. That is the danger right there. Troy Cray just went right through everybody. First Sif, and then the two defensemen for CVCA split the middle and backhanded it behind Caleb Mosher. It's 4-2, a power play goal for Troy Cray at 7:08 to go in the third period. CVCA 4, and now Kenston 2. And a timeout has been called. As we were looking down to see the replay and get the scoreboard updated manually, timeout was called. We assume it to have been called by Kenston, although we did not see which direction the referees pointed. But Troy Cray has gotten the Bombers one step closer. Cord Stegmeyer taking that holding penalty and ultimately cost the team. CVCA now leads 4-2. They do have a pair of goals in this third period. Kenston now has gotten one back, the deficit 2. And the timeout expires. And the teams return to the ice. 7:08 to go. CVCA with a 2-goal lead now. It was 3. Troy Cray with a power play goal. Time of that goal, 7 minutes and 52 seconds. And it's dropped down and controlled back to the Bombers. Into the offensive zone. Martin for CVCA will get there first. Cord Stegmeyer, cross ice pass, finds Sif. Sif will start the rush for the Royals. He'll just dump it in, and it's deflected to the near side by Svoboda. Sif, now Stegmeyer, centering pass, poke checked away by the goaltender, Svoboda. And here comes Gavin Rowell. Rowell bodied off the puck by, and a suplex right in front of the Royals bench. And some pushing and shoving after that by the junior forward for Kenston. Rao frustrated that he was bodied off the puck by CVCA's Ollie Stegmeyer, and he's going to go in the box. Rao had the puck, was moving up ice. Stegmeyer will go in as well, so offsetting penalties against the two players. The public address system here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. Not ideal. We were not able to hear the specific penalties that were called. We can only assume that they were roughing penalties against both players. They will offset, so 2 minutes and a whistle. The penalties come at 6:29 remaining in the third period. It'll be a defensive zone face-off for CVCA after the penalties to Rowell and Ollie Stegmeyer. And 5-on-5 hockey resumes. That puck went all the way down the ice. No icing call, turned over. Chadiva winds up and his shot is wide and to the far side of the goal of Svoboda with 6:12 to go in the third period. Royals 4, Bombers 2. With speed, Hustai gains the zone into the corner. He'll get the attention of Carter Martin and several other CVCA Royals. It comes to Cray. He's knocked down. And it's sent up and icing against CVCA with 5:46 to go. Unofficially 45 shots for CVCA today. Their best effort since the Clay game, the championship game of the CVCA Christmas tournament, in terms of pressuring and getting shots on goal. The score that matters is Royals 4, Kenston 2. Face-off is won back to CVCA. Sent around the boards, but kept in by Kenston. Back down low in the corner, Martin battles for the puck. He's got two Bombers there with him, and now Sam Larker joins the action for CVCA in the corner. And it's sent up and out. That was tipped. David Siff has it, gains the zone, in the circle, stops, pirouettes, waits for reinforcements. Setters, finds Stegmeyer, couldn't handle the puck though. And it's sent down the ice. This will be icing against Kenston. The clock will stop as soon as it's touched up. That's waved off actually. So 5:05 to go in the third period. The Royals trying to clear the defensive zone. They send it far side. Siff will get it on the far side board, send it back down low to Parada. Parada's going to be checked into the boards. Centered and trickles to the right of the goaltender, Mosher. And the Royals will send it right down the ice and icing against CVCA with 4:46 to go. Svoboda thought about it, but saw it going wide and let that go for an icing. Right play by him. It looks like we have the scoreboard back up and running. So you see the actual time, 4:46 remaining third period. A defensive zone face-off for the Royals, one back. Zach Humphrey's in there in the corner. Humphrey falls down. Noah Chidima joins the fray. It's dug out by Kenston and trickles to the far side corner. Petchke. Fray's down there. Sent up to the point, kept in, and a shot fired and deflected high into the corner. That came from the left point from Cray. Check that from Tommy Moores. Now, Chidima. Deflected, almost on his own goal. Centering, and poke checked out to neutral ice and out of harm's way with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Right back in. Royals 4, Kenston 2. Big shot against Porter on the far side boards, but the Royals, Schwartzbeck has it on his stick and they'll build out with it. Cross ice to Chidima, gains the zone. A shot and a save. Almost in the same spot where Chidima scored at the start of the period. And here you see it on the replay. Once again, CVCA 4, Kenston 2. Just 3:42 to go in regulation here. 22-0-2 is the record of the Kenston Bombers. That's 0. Perfect or undefeated through 24 games. 3:38 to go for them to make some quick work here to get back in this one. And here they come. Cray has it poke checked away and takes Siff to the ground. No call. Play continues. And another big fall. So back and forth it goes, and the whistle blows, and it looks like the Royals may go down a man. The Royals bench very frustrated there that there was no call just preceding that penalty, but right now the Royals are down a man, and the power play opportunity will commence for Kenston with 3:19 to go. David Siff, the senior captain for CVCA, looking for an explanation. The penalty door is open. So far, no one has gone from either team into the box. And the Royals Brain Trust looking for an explanation. One of the Bombers actually hauled down one of the Royals, and then while the Royals player was on the ground, put a forceful check to the head, no call, and then just after that, retaliation, and it's always the second man, and that second man is going to be Cord Stegmeyer once again for CVCA. So Stegmeyer took a penalty earlier, and the Bombers capitalized with a power play goal to get closer. He'll take another one here. We believe it to be a tripping penalty. It comes with 3:19 to go in regulation. Kenston successful in the last power play. We'll see what they can do here. It comes to the slot, shot, and it's deflected before it goes to the goal. That was Cray who put it toward the goal. Far side corner, Rowell sends it behind the net. He's going to get it back in the corner. Minute 43 to go in the penalty time. Down to 3 minutes even. Centering pass, loose in front, and it's shipped up and out by CVCA to center ice. Minute 35 to go in the penalty time. 2:50 to go. Ollie Stegmeyer, he'll just collect it And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Cross ice to a teammate. That's Chidima who'll dump it in with 1:20 to go in the penalty time. Right back to center ice, misplayed, and the Royals will clear it a second time, and Kenston will have to chase. Chidima is going to be the first one to it for CVCA, though. Noah Chidima in the corner with 2.5, less than that to go in the contest. 1:06 to go in the penalty time. Dug out by Rowell. Kenston down by 2 goals, but up with a man advantage, 5-on-4 with Cord Stegmeyer in the box. He's got 55 seconds remaining on the penalty time. 2:12 to go in the contest in regulation. Kenston will gain the zone. It's Pustai into the corner. Centers was looking, and he had a teammate. It was Tommy Moores right there. Missed it completely, and the Royals counter. Stegmeyer. That's Ollie. Pressuring. Down to 34 seconds. And Kenston will skate back. Another chance. It's Cray. Cray has it poke checked away, but it comes to a teammate, Tommy Moores. He puts a fluttering shot in, and it's saved by Mosher. 1:42 left to go in the contest. 24 seconds still remaining on the penalty time to Cord Stegmeyer. 1:42 as Chidima heads off ice. The Royals win the faceoff. It's sent around. Nobody on the far side of the left point, and all the way down the ice it goes. Once again, down to 15 seconds to go on the power play. Kenston with time for one more rush, perhaps. Just 1:28 to go in regulation in the contest if Kenston does not score 2 goals. The Royals will clear one more time, and they will have killed off the penalty time. Back to even strength. 5-on-5 with 1:15 to go. Kenston now will look for Svoboda. Will he leave the net? 1:11 to go. They gain the zone again. Shot wide. Rounded to the near side. Closest Kenston bomber is Luke Mack. He's chasing. He'll pick it up. Mack shoots, and it's knocked down in front. Siff's just going to put it right out to the neutral ice once again. 1 minute to go. Goaltender still in the goal. Kenston undefeated and offsides. The whistle blows with 55 seconds left. The Royals try to become the first team to defeat Kenston. Trying to defeat Kenston for the first time in 10 seasons. They're 55 seconds away. Face-off will be in front of the CVCA bench in the neutral zone area. Cray and Stegmeyer. Ollie Stegmeyer pushes it forward. It's going to trickle right back to Kenston, though, with 50 seconds left. Cray is bodied up. And it is chipped up and out of play with 45 seconds to go. It has been a barn burner. Kenston victorious in the first meeting of the season, 5-3. The Royals leading this one 4-2. And you get a feeling that this will not be the last time these two teams see each other this season, potentially. But the next time would be in Brooklyn at the Barron Cup. It'll be defensive zone face-off for the Royals here with 45 to go. It's dropped down and loose in the circle. A huge hit. And pushing and shoving happening as Kenston laid a huge hit on Ollie Stegmeyer. Whistles blow, and that may be the final nail in the coffin, as it were, for the Bombers, who will go down a man now as frustration boils over for Gavin Rowell, the leading scorer for the Bombers, in the box for the 3rd time this afternoon. And we'll see what the call is. Kenston still has games to play this season, as do the Royals. And head coach Tom Moores gets the message. They have still not put the penalty time up in the clock. And it looks like that Cord Stegmeyer may have also taken a penalty in retaliation. So 5-on-5 we go with 35 seconds to go. The only one in the box is Rowell. 30 seconds to go. The Royals control into the offensive zone. CVCA Noah Chidima into the corner. Chidima with 22 seconds to go. Circles, controls, centers, score! Ollie Stegmeyer for CVCA. And that's the icing on the cake for the Royals. Here's Noah Chidima. Saw Stegmeyer coming, and Stegmeyer one time right past Svoboda. It's CVCA 5 and Kenston 2. Five to 2 CVCA with the lead after the Stegmeyer goal. 10 seconds to go. The Royals are going to win this one. Into the corner. Dug out and swept out to center ice. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. And the horn sound. Undefeated no more are the Kenston Bombers. The CVCA Royals are victorious today. The Royals' final score 5 and Kenston 2. The Royals surround their goaltender, Caleb Mosher. Mosher stopped 25 shots today to gain the victory. The Royals go to 19-6, no ties. The Bombers fall to 22-1-2. A high five from Coach Moores to Caleb Mosher. Good sportsmanship shown by both teams as CVCA pulls even with Kenston now in the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League White North Division. The teams split, both teams winning on home ice. And CVCA with a 3-goal victory today. We do not know how the tiebreakers work for the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League, but the game at the Pond was won by Kenston 5-3. This game won by CVCA 5-2, so if it's goals differential, the Royals would have an edge by virtue of the 3-goal victory today versus Kenston's 2-goal victory at the Pond. But that's a topic for another day. The topic for today is CVCA playing 3 good periods of hockey. And we've got a final score. CVCA 5 and Kenston 2. We'll be back on the air next week, Friday and Saturday, with a pair of games here from the Dan Kostel Rec Center. North Olmsted on Friday night and Stowe on Saturday for the final game of the regular season for the Royals. You can find information about those upcoming contests on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by looking for the CVCA